right, K-pop, that was a brief intermission here. Yeah, it's about there is highly charged sexual energy behind the scenes. There is LGBT behind the scenes. There is androgynous energy, because we all know Prince wore heels and all that. Prince wore heels. Prince was extra feminine, but he got all the bitches. You know what I mean? Like, it might be people making fun of this person, he song or whatever. Somebody may have feminine ways or something like this, but this person gets all the bitches. Like, don't bring your bitch around this person because they gonna take him. Again, women love him. All right. And then look at the doves here. When doves cry, he may be a tortured soul, also a little bit behind the scenes, but very good musically, brings a natural talent to the group, because Prince played instruments and all this, but this person also has very good intuition and a sense of integrity about him. Prince was very vocal. I don't even know why I'm starting with him first, because we had left off on somebody else. But okay, so maybe that's his song's energy just coming forward. Like, nah, let me get this all. First things first is what I heard. Like, I wouldn't I wouldn't. And if I wouldn't do that shit. And if I did, I would I would say something. Prince is very vocal about his opinion, what he don't like. He also, okay. He also is known for the establishments. Didn't he fight his record company or something like that, or was in battle with his record company over proper pay or something like that, and went on to own his shit, do his shit. So that also may be an energy. His song, you may have someone who was very vocal, or someone in relation to him, or the energy just in the group is like, yo, we out here, which from what I hear and looking at all these readings, they are. It's like slave contracts and all that shit, where they don't have any autonomy, and they're not able to, write or produce their own things. I don't know what their particular situation is, this group, but I know for the majority, from what was said, is that is the case here. Maybe he writes a lot, okay? Maybe he plays instruments or want to play instruments or something like that, or somebody in this damn group. But yeah, somebody's also behind the scenes is just feels like they need to take, several people in this group feels like they need to take their own destiny in their hands. Maybe the image of this group is too confining, too stifling. All right. Maybe they have to put on a certain perception or something like that. But I get the feeling that there are several people in here that are tired of being boxed in. There are also several people in here thinking about going solo. Like, I'd be better off, as myself here. All right. Two people are very comfortable being the front men of the group here. That would be Park and Jung Won. I don't know what their relationship is here, but I get the feeling that it works for them. Okay. All right. Nick Cave. Freddie Mercury, again, not only was he LGBT, and I don't know his sexual traits, because I kept falling asleep on the movie. I don't know. I just know he was a wild man. I heard fragrant and flamboyant, so I don't know. Maybe he smelled good or something like that. But yeah, he also passed with AIDS here, so also be careful there for whoever that is. All right. Then we have this Nick Cave guy, who is represented by Nikki. Okay. Oh, well, this is hell. Okay. Come on, Spirit. This is like Nick and Nikki. Okay. So this is, this person also had blonde hair, or has blonde hair. Be sure. Oh my God. Gee, what the fuck is going on? Be sure to be the last guest at the cannibals' dinner party. Embrace your limitations to become a wonderful disaster. Waiting for inspiration is just waiting. That's dark as fuck. What is going on? What is going on here? Be sure to be the last guest at the cannibals' dinner party. So somebody maybe wants to be the last man standing, even though they're kind of getting slaughtered in their own way. Let me find out who this man is. I don't know. If you know, put it down in the comments. That's why you're a messenger. Each one teach one. Help us. Help me. Who is this man? Nick Cave. All right. This is supposed to be Nikki's energy. Yeah, here in the book. Anyway. From heartbreaking beauty to barely contained chaos. Okay. Few other artists can shift seamlessly from tenderness and willful resignation to white-knuckled mayhem. So this person may flip out. Okay. A believer in the notion that good and evil are present in each of us. His songs are compelling narratives of mortality and murder, damnation, destiny, dark possession, and doomed romantic love. Well, damn, I just said this person. I'm like, bruh, is you okay? Is you okay? But again, it says heartbreakingly beautiful, barely contained chaos, tenderness, to white-knuckled mayhem. All right, so this person may be, I just heard docile or appear docile on the outside, but inside of them, okay, a beast is what I'm hearing. It says this person may have dark thoughts about love. This person got dark thoughts, period, here, period. Mortality, murder, damnation, destiny, possession. Like, damn, like, are you okay? Having somehow survived his early incarnation, narcotically fueled junkyard poet. So some heavy drugs here. All right, but it's good with the pen. Demons on his trail. So somebody that, yeah, they're a tortured soul is what I'm just hearing. Consumed by lust and hate. Cave is now mainstream cultural icon. Songsmith, novelist, screenwriter, and living proof the redemption of the power of song here. Wow, that is like loaded. Who is this Nikki person? Let me know in the comments. Let me know. All right. This is somebody that takes their, that will or can or has the ability to take their pain and turn it into a purpose here. So being that this, I feel like heavy crossover energy here if this person wants to. If they break out, like they decide they want to break out here and do different things like that, this person is able or has the ability to transmute this pain. Or if you ever hear this, like your pain is what makes you beautiful. But I also get the feeling that this public persona is also overbearing and overwhelming to someone. Okay. Having to put on a happy face when you really feels like this. Or maybe is he the dark one of the group? Is there a person in the group that just doesn't smile, or the energy just seems off? I don't know. I mean, I don't know this man, so maybe he looked like this all the time. But they said this is representing your boy here. All right. Embrace your limitations and become a wonderful disaster. I just said that this is somebody, especially through their pen. All right. So he may write a book or something like that in the future, or be in a movie, or maybe he was in the movies. I don't know here. But the gift and what makes them so attractive as an artist is that they bring their pain, they transmute that into, that's what attracts their audience. Okay. Waiting for inspiration is just waiting. Again, I feel like they're having a very vocal conversation about how to get out of possibly. Oh, okay. Thank you, Spirit. So there are about 4 or more in the group that are being vocal about changing the dynamics, maybe getting out of the contract, maybe taking their career and their group in their own hands, or seeking possibly better reputation or whatever. So they can really be who they are. Maybe they, I don't know, do they want to come? Do y'all want to come to America? Like, I don't know. How long they got y'all tied up? 7 years or something? That's what I'm feeling like. And then you got 2 people, maybe 2 or 3 people in the group, but of course you're the motherfucking star, okay, here, that are cool with it just as it is, but because they are the lead here. But I feel like the rest of the group is trying to convince everybody to get on board so they can make this move here, is what I'm feeling like. Okay. So he song, our guy, all right. As Prince, do what you damn well like. Do what you damn well like, but always do it with the utmost. Yeah, somebody want to be free, free as a bird. Okay, if I want to wear my heels, if I want to wear my, if I want to, I mean, I don't know. I just heard trans, but I don't know. I went to my first drag show. That shit was amazing. Like them bitches, like really, like go ahead. Like I had the time of my fucking life. So I don't know. Maybe someone wants to embrace their more feminine energy or dress more. You know, they don't want to be a boy band no more. They want to sex, drugs, rock and roll, and be who the fuck they are, basically. All right, it's like being in a group. They want you to be them boys that walk around the neighborhood, the Church of Latter-day Saints and shit, with the white shirts and the damn shorts and the damn, convert and come to Jesus. And that's not them. They, you know what I mean, want to do hood rat shit with their friends out in the open. You know what I mean? And live that life that they're pretending to live up front, but in the background they're doing that shit kinda anyway. The first time people actually got a leak that some different shit may have been going on was when that nigga shit popped out. Okay. Y'all wasn't supposed to hear that. But somebody is tired of getting caught up. Now, that don't mean that you're going to be able to live out loud as a racist, because no, you will get your ass beat. All right? You're going to have to clear that up. One thing I'm going to say, also, y'all going to have to clear that up. And then y'all going to have to do the shadow work as a whole K-pop collective and clear it up with each other. Either y'all fuck with each other or y'all don't. What is it? Okay. Because that energy also, everything is energy. So that also transmutes into this group here. That division, not holding them accountable for not clearing that shit up. Do y'all love everybody or not? You know what I mean? Behind the scenes, it seems like they do. They certainly love each other. Some of them real, like for real. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, but, All right, so we have Jimi Hendrix. This is representing who? Jay, okay. The card says, only losers stay in tune. If you live in a room full of mirrors, all you will see is yourself. Technology is cool, but it will never set you free. Only losers stay in. Yeah, they want to shake it up, man. They want to shake it up. They want to be free here. Who's his? Jake? Oh, Jay and John Won. They are very, 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 very into themselves. Very, very into themselves. Also here. Jimi Hendrix was the greatest musician. So some of these guys do, some of them play instruments. Do they have talents behind the scenes? All right. Gravity defying career, creative, mind-blowing, successful, stretching traditions, blues. So I feel like they want to sing darker music also. I don't know if everything they sing is like pop and upbeat here, but there are some dark energies surrounding. Maybe they got some pain. Maybe they got some shit they want to get off their chest. I don't know. Somebody want to talk about sex. I like the fuck, Mr. Rogers. Okay, I like the fuck. You know what I mean? And somebody might want to be. I like boys, and I want. You know what I mean? So they're tired of this box. Okay. Challenge the limits of expression here. Exploring notions of space and time, African American and Native American. So maybe someone is a mixed race. I know one of them was like Korean American, or at least that's what it said on the fan page. I don't know. Blah blah. Place beyond race in history. So yeah, that's why I started talking about race, because all this is relevant here. Profoundly spiritual. Hendrix's enduring influence is both profoundly spiritual and revolutionary. Always engaged in open warfare with the mundane, He communicated in a language none of us can speak, but most of us understand. So maybe Jay, who is this Taurus? Yeah, Jay the Taurus. You know, in the tarot deck, the Hierophant is that's what's giving me this energy. The Hierophant is also big Taurus energy. So somebody, you know, if anything, he would be trying to talk sense into them. Maybe he knows they have some skewed views about African Americans and things like that. He's more inclusive. I feel like he's like, well, how you gonna be gay? And how you gonna like wearing heels behind the scenes? And how you gonna be a sexual damn deviant freak behind the scenes? And how you gonna be a cutter? And how you gonna be just a complete slop, but then fix your mouth to talk crazy about people that we clearly. That's why Jimi Hendrix is here. That's why Prince is here, mixing here this cultural appropriation with the music. How are you gonna do all that and feel some way about the people that you are mimicking here? That shit don't make sense. If you want people, you know, somebody's really back behind the scenes talking some sense, like y'all sound like, do you know how you sound? Type shit. Do you know how you sound? You're already complaining about the mask that you have to wear in front of the fans and everything that you have to portray, which is a lie, because behind the scenes, you're this, you're that, you're that, you're that. But at the same time, you don't think it's wrong to have these viewpoints about African American people, about black people. It makes sense. Freedom, not freedom for some, freedom for all. Basically, you know, somebody really has some sense here. If you live in a room full of mirrors, all you will see is yourself. Yeah, somebody is not with that fake shit here. Somebody speaks in a way that really, I don't think they let them get away with it. At least behind the scenes, somebody calls them out on their shit. It's like, nah, you wrong for that shit. And technology is a tool, but it will never set you free again. So I feel like this person may be the voice of reason here. Jay here, this person also had blonde hair, or maybe somebody trying to talk some sense to him. Again, I said whoever had blonde hair or has it consistently, they said nigga, period. So I don't know. Somebody trying to talk some sense. Only losers stay in tune here or whatever. So somebody may be trying to tell somebody, yo, you whack. Here you need to just go ahead and take the L and apologize and say you're gonna take your what they call them, cultural racial sensitivity classes, whatever, blah 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 blah. Who said that? All right, but someone has that energy here. Hendrix also, didn't he pass over overdose? He ended up choking on his own vomit or something like that, is what I read. Was that him? I believe. I think I did a little bit of studying. There is heavy drug use in this group. There is heavy people dealing with depression and dark shit here. And then we have Joni Mitchell. Finally, Jake rounding up the group. Learn to write in your own blood, of course. What is Jake? Jake is a Scorpio. Of course. So Jake and who is this? Nikki. And He Song, they may have the darkest energy of the group. It's definitely what I'm getting, possibly. Behind the scenes, maybe someone was like, oh, the energy is off. That's probably the energy, sis. Learn to write in your own blood. Some things need confessing. Others are better left unsaid. Never lose sight of the miraculous. Yeah. Who is this? Jake may be Jake and motherfucking June Wan or whatever may be trying to pressure He Song into taking the L. Some things need confession, others they're like, nah, we ain't finna, don't say that, you'll be dumb. Blonde hair here. Blonde hair. She has blonde hair here. And then who else? Suno has blonde hair. So one of these between Suno, Nikki, and Jimmy. All right. I feel like Jimmy, or who is Jimmy? Jay is telling these two they need to speak up, and they're like, fuck no, let homeboy take the L, like I had said. All right. I feel like they feel like it's from a logical situation. Like, I know they were on a game show or whatever, and they had to beat out other people. So they're like, we speak on it, that's going to ruin our reputation and all this and this and this and this. And, this person has There are reasons here. Learn to write your own blood. Also, yeah. So this person may be like, Jake here may be like, yo, we just gonna take that shit to the grave and just hope that it fucking blows over and just be thankful for where we are. Some in the group also, like I said, want to shake it up. Some want to go solo, possibly just not even be here in this mug. Some need definite fucking rehab. All right. Some want to just be lived sexually, what up? Sexually, and I just lost the word as soon as I just said that. Free, basically. Here. All right. So that's what we have so far. I mean, that's a lot. Okay. That's a lot. Are they friends? I mean, most superstars don't have a lot of friends, but they are likable as people. They are loved by many people here. Okay. Oh, I forgot to read the Joni Mitchell, so let's do that one. This is representing Jake. You know what? I love y'all because this is a lot. Okay, you better show me motherfucking love. You better show me motherfucking props. Okay, you better pull up and park in the garage. Okay, in the garage, as my friends say. Because, woo. All right, sis, come on. It's booked here. Okay. Joni Mitchell, who is Jake. All right. With her high cheekbones and flaxen hair, Joni Mitchell emerged in, whenever she emerged in, as a new kind of countercultural siren, blessed with an unblinking eye, and originality take on folk, pop, rock, and jazz. All right. She was personification, uncompromising, newly liberated woman. Didn't I just say that they want to be liberated and be who? I just said this. Claiming agency of her body, heart, art, and destiny. Yes. Newly liberated woman. Claiming agency of her body, her art, and her destiny. Point blank motherfucking period. I am telling you, because Prince was a cross-dresser here. There are several people that want to live their truth here. I even feel like somebody wants to transition and possibly be a woman, possibly get surgeries, heavy trans and transsexual, transgender, LGBT. If I don't get it all right, feel free to educate me nicely below. I mean, no harm, but that's what I'm saying here. Yeah. So that's on one thing. Number two, they definitely do not want to be in this contract anymore. If they're going to be a group, it's like, let's be a real group. Let's be who the fuck we are, basically, period. Kind of, a little bit here. A true original, the supreme, honest chronicler, emotional alienation, liberty and longing, love and lust, intimacy and independence. This is period what I just said all of this, literally. They don't want to be signed signed to whoever they're signed to anymore. They'd like to, this one thing I feel like the scandal has done is kind of open up some possible shadow work and possibly triggers within the group about living a lie, all right, is easy for some folk. Some fake and are cool with that shit. Others is just not, okay? And I feel like they understand that this is a stagnancy and could be a blockage, in their success, and they have a desire to just not pretend also anymore. I do feel that some are possibly, or one in the group or something like that is trying to educate them about racism and all that. So I do feel like there is some internal work being done by the scenes, but again, it's a lot. Okay. It's a lot. You have some that are resistant, some I'm never going to change, I'm never going to do this. George Clooney and all of that shit. And maybe they feel as a group that, like living their truths, if they do have different desires, if one just wants to be a sexual hoe and be honest about that, if one is gay and just wants to be honest about that, if one dresses trendy and trans, honest about that, if one is just tired of being this, hip hop, Borny goody two shoes and really just like, damn, nigga, if I have a bad day, let me just have a bad day. They want to be, I just saw Amy Winehouse or whatever, but just, you know what I mean? Just, to breathe, to have that ability to breathe and fuck up probably in public. You know what I mean? Here. And, not hide that they struggle and things like that and be honest and transparent about it. Somebody wants to play dumb. Some of them also want to play dumb and take that particular secret, at least about the racism, nigga, whatever, and is happy to also throw their friend under the bus. Some of them want to take it to the grave and just either move on and say nothing or have homeboy take the L. He ain't gonna do that shit. All right. So he sung and Jay are possibly the ones that are the voices of reason, that are trying to talk reason into everybody else, not only about being liberated, free from these contracts, free from the bondages of the, slave or whatever they're under, claiming their independence and all of that, and, getting everybody to a point of acceptance. There's somebody really is spiritual and really tap the fuck in. They are the person in the group. All right. And then you got some that are just on some devilish shit and got some devilish behavior. And a lot of it is because they have, darkness and things and all that. Okay. We ain't fucking perfect. All right. But I feel like, there are some that are a voice of reason and some that are just, spinning out of control possibly. And, but they all desire freedom, but it's a lot of them just saying what they ain't gonna do. In the end, what did George Clooney do? He ended up, doing everything he said he wasn't gonna do. He got married. All right. He met the right bitch or whoever. So in this group, in the last Enhypen video, I believe wedding or something came popping up. Wedding priest. Somebody in this group, I put my, I don't want to put my tits on it because I love them. But look at the sign. I may be wrong, but I doubt it. Somebody is lovers in this group because it kept popping up. Somebody wants to get married. Now, I don't know how the LGBT community is over there. I don't know. Inform me, let me know. But again, somebody wants to live their truth as a gay couple, get married, possibly do all of that. Locate George Clooney and have a family and all of that here. All right. And then you have some in the group is like, cool, do what we can, live this truth. We can have this freedom. Prince eventually did own his shit. They may be talking about changing their name. You know what I mean? Somebody's like, oh my God, we built all this up and, we built, somebody like, no, fuck that. I'll change my name. They can't profit. We'll do this and this and this. So all this is going on, behind the scenes here. This video, I don't even know how many parts because this is like so fucking extensive here. But I feel like on this pathway, if George Clooney is the overall energy representing the group energy, I feel like I feel a brotherhood here because you have a blood oath. All right. I feel a brotherhood that they do, in one way or another, have each other's back. They do, eventually turn the ones that they are getting the most fight and the most resistance from. And no tea, no shade. The ones that's getting all the fight and resistance from is because you're doing all them drugs and fucking all them hoes or fucking each other, whatever you doing. Okay, that's you can't even see a thing, half the time anyway. And that's why it's a little bit hard for you to see. But eventually, if they do decide to stick together and all of that, they overcome this. All right. They have their freedom. All right. Because George Clooney enjoyed his freedom, but they eventually settle down and commit here. Okay. Not only to each other as a group, So they may be in that also, but committing also to just being transparent, being vulnerable, committing to going for it. Heavy contract energy here. All right. Not committing to anything outside of them, outside of this brotherhood. I could be speaking about the future also. I mean, that's what I'm feeling. Okay, so if one of y'all happen to tap into this motherfucker and y'all like, well, how we gonna get out this shit? I mean, spirit is giving y'all the green light, because you are the motherfucking superstars. All y'all have to do is agree to rock with each other, good or bad, you know what I mean, and just do what you're being called to do. You're being called to speak up and say, whoever said nigga, and just say, hey, I was singing a song, and yeah, you know, whatever, I fucked up, blah blah blah. I'm going to my educational racist classes and really go to them shits. All right, whatever. But it looks like you have some friends within this group that are really solid. Song and possibly Jay, that are trying to educate you on this shit. Jay here want everybody to be free. Everybody to be free here. Is even for a relationship, or whoever in the group is seeing each other low key or whatever. Somebody is all for this here, but for whatever reason it's supposed to be cloaked or hidden or something like that, and they're all collectively tired of this shit. Okay. All right.